Aloha! Welcome to Chappy's Tiki Bar. This episode I'm going to make Char Siu Pork. Also going to make a Lapu Lapu and a White Lady cocktail. We got best tropical destination stories and Appies with Chappy by the lake. So come join us for a drink. Chappy's Tiki Bar now has a second location, a little place I like to call the Internet. So we saved you a seat at the bar. Come join us. Aloha, welcome to Chappy's Tiki Bar. I'm Chappy, with me as always is Mookie. Today we got a great episode. We got Appies with Chappy by the lake, where I'm going to do some Char Siu Pork. First up, I'm going to make a drink, and then we got best tropical destination stories. So we're going to do a White Lady. I got my cocktail shaker, a little bit ice. White Lady's just 3 components: gin, Cointreau, and lemon juice. Give it a shaky. And that's a White Lady. All right, I call this segment Best Tropical Destination Stories. If you have any tropical destination stories that you wanted me to read on my show, just send them to chappiness@yahoo.com. So this week's best tropical destination story takes us all the way to Key West, Florida. It's back on my cruise ship days. I was working on the cruise ships. We were docked in Key West, Florida. Now, normally when we went to Key West, we had an early sail. We were just there for the day, which is unfortunate because they have unbelievable sunsets there. So we usually were on the water by the time the sun went down. So I was working in the casino, so a bunch of girls went out shopping that day, and this one girl, I usually give the person's first name, but I'll leave her name off this story just because it might be a little bit embarrassing. But so anyways, a bunch of girls that I worked with in the casino went out shopping, and they all came back. We're about to start our shift. We were in the break room, and the one girl, she's just this little tiny girl, and she was so happy she found these rubber bracelets. And because she's so tiny and her wrists are just so thin, this is the first time in her life she ever found bracelets that fit her. And they had all different kinds of colors, and she was really happy. And so into the break room walks James from England. And to be honest, James was kind of a little bit of a weird dude anyways. So James comes in, pours himself a coffee, and looks over at this girl with her new rubber bracelets, and he says, why do you have a C-ring on your wrist? So apparently, unbeknownst to her, she had bought some kind of sexual apparatus and thought they were wrist bracelets. I'll just look up exactly what a C-ring is that she was wearing on her wrist. It says a C-ring, also called erection rings, penis rings, shaft rings, or tension rings, is a ring worn around the penis, usually the base. The primary purpose of wearing a C-ring is to restrict the flow of blood in order to produce a stronger erection or to maintain an erection for a longer period of time. What do you think of that, Mookie? So this poor girl was wearing this sexual apparatus around her wrists, thinking she had bought these cute little bracelets. So that's my best tropical destination story from Key West. All right, coming up next, we got Appies with Chappy by the lake. Again, I'm going to make some Char Siu Pork coming right up.
Appies with Chappy by the lake. Thank you very much.
Get the hell away from me, Mookie, you little hound dog. Come on now. All right, so I'm going to do up my marinade for my Char Siu Pork. I just have my Chinese barbecue Char Siu marinade. It says, if you can see that, taste the flavor of Hawaii. So I've used this marinade in a lot of other episodes. Super easy. It's just a powder, and I added a cup of water. So I have a nice pork loin center cut. It's got some silver skin on the side. I'm just going to take the silver skin off. It's not really edible, but I might cook it up and give it to Mookie. So that's the silver skin. Alright, and I think I'm going to cut it in halves this way. So it's almost the size of how you buy just a regular tenderloin. So I'm going to put that in the bowl. Add the marinade. And we're going to let that marinade for a good 12 hours. And then we'll throw it on the grill. And we'll have a little Char Siu Pork. Alright, so I got my Char Siu Pork. I'm going to make a Lapu Lapu. So it says here, Lapu Lapu, a variation of Chef Lapu Lapu, named for the Filipino island ruler who killed Magellan in 1521. This fruity refresher gained its popularity as the signature drink of the recently shuttered Royal Hawaiian in Laguna Beach. So I'm going to start with my cocktail shaker. Add some ice. So it says 1 1/2 ounce of light rum. A 1/2 ounce of passion fruit syrup. I make my own passion fruit syrup just with a little bit of passion fruit juice and a simple syrup. And a 1/2 ounce of orgeat. I make my own orgeat as well. It's just a simple syrup with toasted almonds. And 3 ounces of pineapple juice. And 2 ounces of orange juice. That's 2 ounces of OJ. And then it says 1/2 ounce of dark rum as a floater. So I have some Captain Morgan's dark rum. I'll try to float it. So give it a shake. Into the glass. All right, we'll try to do this floater. I heard it's not polite to leave a floater, but we'll see. I'll try with the spoon just to keep the dark rum on the top. And I got a nice garnish, blood orange, lemon, and a maraschino cherry. And that's my Lapu Lapu. Thanks for watching another edition of Chappy's Tiki Bar. If you liked the episode, give us a like. Make sure you subscribe and hit the notification bell. This is Mookie and I'm Chappy saying life is hard. That's just the way it goes, but sometimes it goes the other way. See you next time on Chappy's Tiki Bar.